Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm here in Philadelphia International Airport. I'm going to try to take this plane off the runway, take off from the runway, and fly around Philly a little bit and show you my hometown. Alright, here we go. Need to undo the brakes. Or did I redo? Here we go. Undo the brakes. And then we're going to put that engine power up. And off we go. Yes. And we are off. It's actually numpad 2 to go up and numpad 8 to go down. So it's funny they say num 8 when really it's num 2. And then if you push 8 you just won't take off. Okay. It could be the way I had things set up. Sounds good.
Philadelphia Tower JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra continue for north departure.
Okay. Alright, so I'm doing pretty good here on departure. I'm going to lower the engine speed a little bit. Yep, and we're going to head straight for Center City, Philadelphia, right over there. Look at that. And right underneath us is Route 95. If you ever been to Philly, you know you'd be coming up Route 95 towards Philly first. And in fact, if you follow 95, which curves to the right here, and you go over the bridge, you end up in the stadium area. That's where all the games are. You know, the Philadelphia Stadiums, Eagles, Phillies, Wells Fargo Center. Out this way by the airport, it's mostly some remnants of shipyards and industrial from what it looks like. Oil refineries out here. I think that's the one that blew up actually. Or is that a different one? That I'm not so sure, but I do know that this area has oil refinery. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and get to the stadiums first. You can already sort of see the stadium from out here. Again, the details, at least for the US maps, pretty amazing. And especially knowing what I do know about Philadelphia landmarks, I'm pretty impressed with what they've done here. As we get closer to Center City, I'll point out something about the actual digitization of the information. I think this is rendering that is pretty old, and I'll explain to you why I think that. Now, right in front of us, where we're headed, right there's the stadiums, Eagles, Phillies, Wells Fargo Center. That's where all the games are played. So this gets packed on game days before. Obviously right now with everything going on, they're pretty empty, but you know, the sports fans love this area. In fact, I had one friend who's a sports fan make sure that they bought a condo down this way so they can get to that quick. You know, that you're a real fan when you want to try to live near a stadium. Of course, it's a bit of a mess with traffic every time there's a game, and you have to deal with the rowdy sports guys afterwards too. But you know, pretty expensive condos in that area, to be honest. Yep. So right there, Wells Fargo Center. You can even see the words on top. Nice detailing. The Eagles Stadium, and then here's the Phillies Stadium right over on this side. All right. So we're going to go ahead and veer over and head towards Center City. Right there, this bridge is the Walt Whitman Bridge going to New Jersey. So we're definitely not going there. Okay. Let's go ahead and go this way.
Philadelphia Tower JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra
Now,
X-Ray Golf
what I'm going to do is I'm
Sierra
actually going to follow 95 still a little bit. Right here, South Philly, there's some great small boutique restaurants in South Philly. If you know where they are, you're going to have yourself some good eats. Now, one famous spot, which actually I should try to find, but it's probably difficult from the air, would be, of course, the cheesesteak places, Geno's and Pat's. Now, I know what to look for, and I may actually be able to find them, assuming I can sort of get my bearings on Washington Avenue. And Passyunk, which runs on an
LPJ,
angle.
Aviation,
So,
X-ray Golf Sierra.
but this would require me to definitely do a little bit of a. But this might be Passyunk Avenue right here, the one that runs on an angle here. So if I can spot that,
Philadelphia approach JMB
I can
Aviation,
then
Alpha
follow
Sierra,
it to
X-ray
find
Golf Sierra.
Pat's and
Request
Geno's.
clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
I'm definitely further south right now, so I need to kind of circle back around to get my bearings. Okay, this might be Snyder
Bravo airspace,
based on the
JMB
size of the
Aviation,
road
X-ray
and
Golf
angle,
Sierra.
which will put the rest of these guys towards that side. Let me see here. I'll be honest, it's hard to tell right now from this. All right. Oh, in fact, I think we just flew over it. We are definitely near. This is Washington Avenue that I just flew over. So yeah, we just passed Pat and Geno's down there, but it wasn't a close enough view to see it. But here I'm gonna fly to Old City real quick and see if I can't fly over the location of the Liberty Bell, which is right here, right underneath here. Right there, that's the Constitution Center, and that's the Liberty Bell right beneath us there. Whoa, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Don't crash. Woo! Alright. Alright, hold on. Let me get control of this. Anytime I try to do something fancy, I end up trying to crash. That's what you get for keyboard and mouse. If you use a joystick, it's probably easier, but I'm using a mouse keyboard setup, so it's a lot of, you know, pointing one way and then countering slowly but surely to go the other way. Alright, so I'm circling back around the center city. I want to point out something to you that if you live in Philadelphia, you'll know. That's the old Inquirer building to my left there. So what we're missing here is a very important landmark in modern Philadelphia, and that is the new Comcast Tower. So the big square building on the right there that I just passed by, that is the old Comcast 1 tower. And in fact, right underneath us right now is City Hall. I need to get control of my plane. Hold on. Uh-oh. No. Woo! Oh, I saved it. Whoa. Maybe I didn't save it. I did. No, I saved it. I could do this. All right, saved it. Ben Franklin Bridge. Right underneath, that's obviously a major landmark as well. So that is going to be the primary part of Center City. In fact, I'm going to try to do this again the right way. I'm going to circle around one more time, and then I'll crash somewhere because I quite frankly don't feel like flying all the way to the northeast. I was more interested in showing Center City than anything. That is Camden right across the river here. This is the entire city of Camden. This is a part of Camden that when I went to college they tell you do not go to. And that's the part of Camden where Rutgers is. And that is the aquarium up there. That is the battleship, I believe New Jersey, that you can actually get on. But this is Camden, New Jersey, right across the river from Philadelphia. And in fact, I'm going to do something here. This is Rutgers University, Camden. And there are, I should say, dormitories down there that I'm intimately familiar with, unfortunately. Okay, now. Alright, so that's Market Street right there that we're looking at right beneath us. So Market Street leads you right to City Hall and Center City yet again. And you got some business buildings and other major buildings. But again, Constitutional Center is right beneath us and we're flying over it now. And once you go to the Constitution Center, the next thing is you're going to want to go to City Hall, take a look at City Hall, right? There's the Pennsylvania Convention Center in Philadelphia where the auto show is. The arrow mark is no longer the arrow mark. It has since changed hands. This is again why I say this is an older view of the city, digitized some time ago, because there's now a Comcast 2, which is right next to where Comcast 1 is sitting. Here is The museum row right here, you're looking at the museums, including that's the Franklin Institute right there. Ah, I missed the art museum. No, fail. Oh no, I didn't. Here's art museum. We still got it. And right here is the famous art museum, and it doesn't quite look exactly what I expected. I was hoping to see the steps, the very famous steps that Rocky tends to run up in the movie, right? So there are a lot of cool touristy spots here in Philadelphia. Obviously, that's one of the concentrated area for it. Once you leave, though, this is we're start heading towards Temple University and North Philly. This is more of a residential area, not so much tourist attractions up here. And this is basically row home area of Philly. And right here is Temple University. If you ever wonder, if I go to Temple University, where would I be? I'd be right here. You'd be going to this, all this here, all this is Temple University. And it's not really that far from Center City by train, maybe 5-10 minutes. And if you're a student here, you would be living in that area right there. Now, once you get past this, though, basically we're talking just, most of this is just residential stuff from here on. And it's not as much interesting tourist sites once you get to that point. This is all massive residential area heading towards the northeast. So let me see if anything else interesting we should talk about before I hit somewhere. Probably not a whole lot at this point. I mean, this is
Aviation Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 900 miles southwest with Quebec to land.
This is just your good old residential Philly. Let me try to get an angle where I can see my plane a little better. Right, and then get behind it directly.
Traffic runway 24JMB Aviation X-Ray Golf Sierra.
You know what? Let's try a landing. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? I crash. Northeast Airport is surrounded by residential areas too. Again, all this up here, this is mostly just massive amounts of residential with some parks. You know, you have some greenery, some parks. And then up here, there's some, you know, Roosevelt Boulevard runs up here. That's a old road, but it's also well known in Philly. Everybody knows about Roosevelt Boulevard if you live in Philly. Where's that chemical plant that's always on the side of 95? All right, so that's the Tacony Bridge. Back here, you'll see the Betsy Ross Bridge. If you travel down 95 every day for work, like I do, you'll be intimately familiar with the traffic jams on 95 and those bridges. You'll be looking at those bridges, hoping you get past it because it tells you how fast you're getting towards Center City. All right, let's go. Let's get this landing done. Oh, I see the landing strip from here. Now, I'm not going to follow that red thing because invariably they want you to kind of turn last second to land, and all I'm going to end up doing is turn last second and crash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point my plane towards that runway now so I can line up and hopefully land safely. And right beneath us, you see how that divided road looks? That's Roosevelt Boulevard right there. I can tell just by the way the road runs. And it runs all the way right through Northeast and leads you right into Bucks County to the north. Let's see here. All right, let's try to get lined up with that landing strip there. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Nerve-wracking when you're trying to actually land a plane. Alright, so as you can see, the way the pattern goes in, it'll have you go through here and then curve, which, while it's not terrible, it does make it much harder for me to try to actually get a aim on the runway, which is the biggest problem. I like to be able to line up a little bit ahead of time so I don't have to do that. Of course, I'm probably breaking every aviation law known to man right now, but hey, it's a simulator, which to me means it's still a game, and I'm just here to have a little fun. Alright, so this is a familiar northeast development, it looks to me. Oh, I'm very familiar with these development areas. Alright, so here I'm lining up. Let's go ahead and slow down some more. Okay, landing gear. And flap. And here we go. Gotta get low, 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 low. Get down there, don't crash into the road. Academy Road right there, I just flew over. And I'm veering off, veering off. No, 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 no. Veer to the left, no. Land. No, land crash. No, oh, I didn't. They gave it to me. They gave it to me. Reduce throttle, push F2. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm in the grass. Nothing's really working. I can only turn right, actually. Wait. Alright, let's get back on the runway here. Turn left, turn left. No, it won't turn left. It only goes right. Okay. I'll just turn right. That works. Just have to get on the runway. Alright, once I get on the runway, I'm going to cut the engine and hit the brakes. Here we go. Cut the engine now. Hit the brakes. And I call that a perfect landing. Perfect. Since I didn't totally crash and blow up into flaming ball of fire, that's a perfect landing. And that is my little flying tour of Philadelphia for you. Let me know how you like it. I will be doing another flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you have any particular place you want me to go, just post in the comments and I'll give it a shot. In any case, I think this is an excellent game with details. Even though Philadelphia rendering is definitely quite a few years old, it does have an amazing amount of detail, and I quite enjoyed that flight. Thank you for watching this Microsoft Flight Simulator video, and I'll look forward to having another flight in the near future and for you to join me at that time. Have a good one.